Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How's your person feeling about you? Where is this connection headed? And more. I'm going to go ahead and pick cards from the Crystal Struck Tarot deck to see exactly what is going on. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Ten of Swords. Okay, I'm sensing there has been some tension here lately that your person has been going through. I feel like a lot of you are really stressed and anxious and worried about this connection. Maybe you feel like, oh my gosh, like it's over and nothing's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards. Okay, well, that's not true at all. It's not over. With the Seven of Wands, I am seeing that this has yet to like take off. I feel like this connection actually never even really took off, and or maybe it did for some of you, but what I'm seeing is that there's a lot more that the both of you have to go, you know, with each other. Like I feel like there's unfinished business in this connection. I feel like for a lot of you this was kind of short-lived, or just didn't feel that long enough, because I feel like your person loves spending time with you, and I feel like it's gonna finally take off. This reminds me of like a rocket ship taking off here. The Seven of Wands is all about timing. I feel like your person wants to come back when they know the outcome is gonna be in their favor, when they know that, you know, something's gonna come out of it, because I feel like this person, you know, they still have you on their radar. They're still thinking about you and thinking about being with you. Like they haven't given up on this connection. I feel like for a lot of you, you think it's over, or oh dang, it never even took off, or you know, whatever negative thoughts you have about it. But the thing is, they're gravitating back towards you. Okay, they're circling back to you. I feel like they do have certain goals that they need to like accomplish first, and they know that you know, if they were to pursue a relationship with you right now, then they get distracted from these other goals. But once they do accomplish these goals, you're the first on their mind. Okay, like I'm seeing right now, they're not even dating anyone else. They don't want to be with anyone else. I mean, unless you know otherwise, but for most of you watching this, I'm seeing that this person is literally single. Like they don't even want anyone else. And I am seeing that you are going to be hearing from them. They are going to be contacting you. Okay, I am definitely getting some fire sign energy, especially Aries, Leo, and also Libra, Aquarius. But with the Eight of Wands, I am seeing things are gonna like, again, take off. Like there's, you know, there's this like one, this reminds me of a rocket ship. Like I told you, there's like 8 rockets, like just like kind of like taking off, or like, you know, going somewhere. Like this connection is going to go somewhere for sure. I'm also like channeling that someone here could have a little bit of ego, or they were coming from their ego. But yeah, I feel like even if you're a person, like you think they're really stubborn, because I'm sensing some Leo energy, and whether or not someone is a Leo, maybe someone could be a fixed sign, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. I am seeing that they could have been a little bit stubborn, but no matter what they told you, like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to be with you again, like just, you know, maybe like they told you to like stop talking to them, or they never responded, you're gonna hear from them regardless. And I feel like it's gonna be good. Like the contact is gonna be good. It's not gonna be like them just telling you to like, you know, stop talking, like nothing negative. Okay, but I am seeing, let this person pursue you. Okay, I feel like you've done your part. If you have reached out to them, that's okay. Just next time, let them reach out to you, because things definitely will change. Like things are going to like shift. Like if you feel like you're the ones that were chasing them, they're going to be chasing you. I feel like they did used to pursue you a lot in the beginning, but they kind of, you know, pulled back their energy, and maybe you felt like you needed to do the chasing. But what I'm seeing is that this person's going to chase you again. Okay, but I feel like this person kind of likes being in control. That's the sort of like vibe I'm getting. So like, you know, and I do feel like for a lot of you, like this connection only like went somewhere when they were the ones like, you know, initiating it, which, yeah, it's not really fair, because the both of you should be able to do that. But I do feel like once this person comes back, you'll be able to talk about it, have a conversation. You'll create this healthy, balanced dynamic between the both of you, and that's not going to be a problem anymore. Okay, I do feel like, you know, you're manifesting like a much better version of this person, so it's going to feel like a very equal connection, very like equal give and take. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. So we got the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. I do feel like at times they were coming from a place of lack here with this Five of Pentacles. You know, going back to that whole thing I was saying about how they need to kind of focus on themselves right now, like, or whatever it is that they're working on, because I do feel like they have really big goals that they want to accomplish in their life, and once they're done with that, they're gonna come forward. Okay, but like I do feel like this is something, this connection is definitely important to them, and that's why they want to be able to give it their all. And that's why, like, you know, they feel like maybe now is not the right time. But of course you can change that. You know, timing is in your hand. Like if you manifested this person, you know, prioritizing these other things over you, you can unmanifest that. Okay, so know that like you have control over your reality, and it's like if you manifest anyone to be any way, you're not like you're not stuck. Like, you're not stuck in that timeline. You can shift timelines, okay? Don't feel like you're ever boxed in, because reality is malleable. If things changed up so fast in this connection, like where this person went from like, pursuing you a lot to like kind of just like backing off a little bit, like things can go back to the way they were. But sometimes, as humans, and I'm not even blaming anyone, like we do tend to think more negative, like, oh my gosh, like, they did this, and this now. Like, yeah, my point is, like, things can change from being really good to bad, and like that's what kind of stays in our mind. We as humans tend to like internalize that more than if like bad went to good. And my point is, like, a lot of us do come from like a very like limited mindset, and I don't even blame you for that. But like the whole point of tarot, like manifestation, even spirituality, is to know that reality is malleable, and it's just a matter of you shifting your consciousness, shifting your mindset to experience the reality you want. So yeah, long story short, you're not boxed into a certain outcome. If you are experiencing something that you don't like, you can change that. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards here. Actually, yeah, we also got the Eight of Cups. So I do feel like they're walking away from something that was also holding them back from being emotionally open with you in this connection. So yeah, that could be emotional baggage. That could have been like, for some of you, I'm seeing that maybe you thought they weren't really over their exes, but I feel like they are. I just feel like maybe they needed a little bit of closure to like really get over them. But I do feel like you're the type of person that like kind of makes someone forget about anyone else. Okay, like I'm seeing that for a lot of you. You could have attracted people that were maybe healing from the past, and like you helped them heal in a lot of different ways. Like you help someone get over their ex, and like maybe you're just like, oh my gosh, like am I a rebound? Like, is that all I am? And no, that's not the case at all. My point is, like, you're so powerful, and like you're just so charismatic and enigmatic, and such a nice person, full of compassion, love, light, and joy, that like you like make people like want you, crave you. Like you genuinely are like the ideal person for so many people, and you have nothing to worry about when it comes to love and relationships. I feel like a lot of you here are doubting your own selves, thinking like, am I good enough? Am I lovable enough? Like, why do people always leave? Blah blah blah. No, you should shift your mindset to like, people would be lucky to experience you. Okay, people would be lucky to be in your life, be around you. Heck, people are lucky that they're living in the same timeline as you. Like there's like 0.00001% or some sort of like crazy statistic like that that you have of like meeting someone in your lifetime, because there's like so many different timelines, so many different time periods, and so many of you, like, you're so rare, you're so special, you're so unique, and I do feel like your person sees that. The only person that really needs to see that and internalize that is you. Okay, and I do feel like for a lot of you, you've been working on yourself, you've been working on self-love, self-concept, and that's really like, it's going to reflect in your life. That's really showing up. I do feel like your person's going to show up for you in ways that are going to surprise you, and you're going to be like, you know what, I'm glad I stuck through with this. I'm glad that like I didn't give up on myself. I didn't give up on manifesting. Okay, if you are manifesting this person, I do see that you're going to be seeing movement soon, because like there's no way that manifestation is perfect. There's no way that you can manifest something for months and not get it. So I do feel like if you have been someone that's been waiting for quote unquote long time, because time isn't even real, it's subjective, blah blah blah, like I do feel like you're very, very close to your manifestations. In fact, like this is what's going on behind the scenes. Your person is currently walking away from circumstances that were holding your person back from really investing in this connection fully. Okay, so yeah. But we also got the Hermit mode. Yeah, so I feel like they're taking some time to do that. They are spending some time alone to really figure out who they are on a deeper level. This Hermit is a really positive card, because while it does imply distance and separation, it means that your person is really growing and healing during the separation period, which is actually a really positive thing, because in some readings we get that like, okay, they are in separation, but they're just like using that time to like kind of like not even grow or improve. Like sometimes when the devil comes up, that could be like a sign that like they need like way more healing, and it's gonna take more time, blah blah blah. But I'm seeing with the Hermit card, and like even with this Eight of Cups, they are like walking away from things that just no longer serve them, that could have been overflowing into this connection, like I mentioned. So the Hermit is about someone who gains wisdom, introspection, self-awareness, someone who's like evolving as a person. So that's also really positive. Okay, and then we got the Four of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like maybe they weren't really ready what you had to offer at the moment, but I do feel like they are getting ready, and they're realizing that these Three of Cups, like maybe that is what they were giving into, like, you know, Three of Cups, I guess just in the context of Four of Cups. Like, the Three Cups here represent, like, you know, things that aren't really that great compared to, like, the one offer that's being handed here. Like, you know, if there was a third party, I feel like that's also something they're walking away from with the Eight of Cups card there, okay? And then also it's the Eight of Cups, because, yeah, that means walking away. So I don't feel like you'd have to worry about, you know, anything that was kind of like, you know, impacting this connection anymore. I know that's like the fourth time we said that, but I really do hope that, you know, a lot of you are like realizing just like you are meant for a very positive love life. You are meant for abundance, okay? And also the thing is, like, if you are someone that manifests or is working on manifesting and self-concept, I have a special message for you. The thing is that, like, you know, it's a good thing that you are consciously manifesting, because I feel like maybe if you didn't, and this is just a potential timeline, then, like, you know, this person would have come back, but you would have had to deal with the same problems again. And who's trying to go through that cycle, right? Because sometimes, like, you know, it shows up in the cards and in people's lives that, like, you know, their exes come back, their SPs, specific person comes back, and they haven't really changed. So, like, that's actually a really good thing about, like, consciously manifesting. You're manifesting them in a way where, like, things are going to be peaceful and steady. And, like, because who's trying to manifest someone that's, like, you know, full of, like, problems, and, you know, they're kind of reiterating the same, you know, problem, and you're just going through that same thing, right? Like, you are breaking some sort of pattern and cycle, which is a really positive thing. I feel like you guys should give yourself credit for that. Like, pat yourself on the back if you have consciously been doing, you know, the inner work or self-concept work, because I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, y'all are going to be the winners. Y'all are going to be in that, you know, perfect relationship, or that close to perfect relationship that you deserved from the start. So yeah, that's also a, you know, message that I really wanted to give to all you manifestation queens and kings. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some love oracle cards. We got, I listen to songs that remind me of you. Yeah, I feel like they're consciously doing that, okay? Or maybe they could be hearing a song that, you know, the both of you used to listen to, or you shared on your Spotify, or what's that? Oh yeah, SoundCloud. I don't know if you guys still use that, but I do feel like they are being reminded of you. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards here. You also got, I miss you so much, it's killing me. Yeah, I mean, seriously, like, this person, like, with this Four of Cups and even this Eight of Cups, like, they feel, like, so withdrawn. Like, they feel like, you know, they feel lonely, okay? Even though, you know, they could have been the ones that kind of, like, ghosted you or left you, or I don't know what happened with what I am seeing, that for most of you, they're the ones that kind of, like, you know, distanced themselves. Or maybe it was mutual. Maybe, like, for a lot of you, you think, like, sometimes people don't even use ghosting in the right context. Like, people will think that, like, you know, just because, you know, you sent them a message and, like, it wasn't even a message that you could respond to, and they didn't respond, that's ghosting. Ghosting is more like you ask them a question, or, like, you know, you plan to meet up with them and then they never say that. It's not necessarily that you, like, this is just my personal, like, view. It's not like you send them, like, if you say, like, haha, and they don't, like, respond back, like, that's not really ghosting, is it? I mean, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, this person is missing you. They do feel like a void in their life. The Four of Cups does represent a void, and they feel like, you know, the only person that can fill that void is you, okay? Like, I mean, of course, like, you're the, like, it all boils down to self and individuality. Like, you know, everyone should fill their own void within themselves and not depend on other people. But my point is, like, you know, when it comes to love and relationships, I feel like they could have tried to fill the void otherwise, but they realize you're the only one that they want. You're the only one that, like, really fulfills them. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helps. If you want an in-depth reading, check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. I also offer one-on-one manifestation coaching and also custom subliminals. So if you're interested in any of those services, check out the description box below, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much. Love and light.